Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. I pay my homage to the Buddha. Dear children, being a kind person who represents teachings of the Buddha, wherever you go, whatever you express your thoughts, be a kind person all the time. When your mother or father call you, dear my son or daughter, just you have to answer, yes, my mother, yes, my father, I'll be there. Especially in the morning time, they may wake up you. Even at that time, with beautiful feelings, you have to start your day. You have to talk to your mother and father with lovely words. Every day, you have to start your day like that. That means Buddha has compassion. You know, the Buddha got a son. That means the Buddha's former name is Siddhartha. Prince Siddhartha had a child, son. His name was Rahula. At the age of 7, Rahula became a novice monk. Every day, who is throwing a handful sand in the sky by thinking, I need this much of advice to make my mind to be happy. When your mother or father guide you with lots of advice, those advice are coming from your parents' lives. They have lots of experiences throughout of their lives. With those experiences, they are going to guide you. Even at that time, without getting angry, without showing your anger with words or attitude, just you have to listen while being a kind person. You have to listen. If you have any questions, you are able to question, ask, but should be friendly. Should be friendly. You may ask any questions. Your parents should be friendly. Should be constructive. That means you have to make a friendly environment between you and your parents. You know why? If you are going to use so-called bad or ugly words, that means you are going to hurt them. They are the people at the very beginning of your life came to you and murmured, I love you, my son or daughter. You are my life. You are an apple in my eyes. We are doing everything because of you. We want to make a bright future for you. So that's why sometimes we are starving. We are working harder to make money. Why? Because of you. By thinking that way, Just you have to make your day with lots of beautiful feelings. That means you are going to be a kind person. At the same time, can you remember, I already said, being a Buddhist who has to be a wise person, that means you have to know the real nature of this life. I'm not going to invite you to cry by thinking this way, but just think seriously. Just think for a while. Just imagine how about beautiful flowers. You see, you have kind of experiences by offering the Buddha with beautiful blossoms. As Buddhists, we used to offer the Buddha with flowers. When we offer the Buddha with beautiful blossoms, what kind of thoughts we are going to have in our mind? Can you remember? Pujemi buddhang kusumena nena punyena metena labhami mokkang, so on. While placing those beautiful blossoms in front of the Buddha statue, which symbolizes the Buddha's compassion and wisdom, we create these thoughts in our mind. We pick these beautiful flowers up and brought here to offer the Buddha. We know, since these natural flowers are subject to get withered, our life is subject to get changed. Kayo tathayati vinasa bhavan. Having comparison with our own body, my body is subject to get sick and old. This body is subject to get sick and old. I see my parents, my grandparents, and adults. They had lives like us. They had younger lives, but it's gone. Now it's hard to manage their body because they got old. I understand. For each moment, I'm losing my mental and physical energy. That's the nature of this life. By knowing this nature, what should I do? Like these beautiful blossoms is subject to get withered. I have to use my younger age for a good cause. At this time, I have to work harder to study well, while being a kind person. Wisdom is there. That means everything is subject to get change. The Buddha's word is anicca, that means impermanence. I think you have heard this word, impermanence. Everything is impermanent. So, if it is true, I have to work harder, study well. Because naturally is running out. What's that? My physical and mental energy. I have to use my energy for a good cause. At this time, being a kind child, I have to study well. I have to be punctual. I have to work on time. Because everything is impermanent. Therefore, I have to use this younger age for a good cause. That means simply the Buddha has wisdom.